Hi people, and welcome back to Lilac Farm Paranormal. Tonight, this has been a bit of a rush job, a bit of a quick one. We're here. There's myself and Chris here from our team. We're here with Tony and Chris.
Chris.
From Lilac Paranormal. They have managed to acquire the keys of a place that it's an old farm that is for sale, owned by one of their friends, and he's given them the keys to have a look around the place and whatever. I was doing an initial walk around when I first got here to see what the place was, and immediately I'm getting a lady that's coming to me. I've started explaining it, and then I thought, no, I'll wait until the camera's going so I can try and get some stuff from her as we're recording. Massive big willow tree here. Probably got nothing to do with the activity, but massive big tree. This place it's called Lilac Farm, and there is a reason for that, which I'm going to get into when we go in. So let's go and see if we can, well, obviously we will get stuff hopefully from what I've been getting already, so let's go and have a look. So there's myself and Chris here. I was going to do a walk around and then start, but this lady's coming through. It's an old farmhouse, a couple of 100 years old, but you'll see it is called Lilac Farm. So we're going to go in. Here we are. So we've got Chris and Tony.
Hi.
From Lilac Paranormal here. Right, I was going to do the walk around. I'll give you that. It should be, yeah. I was gonna do the walk around first on this, but I'm gonna have to.
Just give me a minute. Just turn this on. That many buttons.
Come on,
There
Tony.
you go. You're on.
Right, I will say as well. I'm not a medium. I'm a sensitive. I'm training a little bit. I'm trying to get that way, but when things come to me, I can pick it up. So I can obviously communicate and stuff like that. And what I was saying to you was that there's two energies here of a man and a woman, older man and older woman. This is what I was saying before we started recording, and I paused what I was saying to try and get it all on camera. It's basically when I walked in, this older man and woman, I'm going to say, I would say between 65 and 75 years old.
Wow.
Right? They were here for quite a while, quite a few years. I don't know what time period yet. I'll try and get that off them. As I've come in the door, she is very, very strong. I'm going to have to try and start. I'm all hands, but it's trying to get the point across.
Yeah.
They nearly make your arms go. So,
Yeah.
she is.
Is she angry?
She's not. No, she's not angry. They've had a few disagreements over the years.
Yeah.
About the place.
Yeah.
And all she's trying to do is saying to me, this was a farm. We had land. He dealt with the outside, I dealt with the inside.
Right.
That's what I'm getting. But he then didn't agree, apparently, if she's correct, because I'm only getting her side at the minute.
Yeah.
He didn't agree with what she had done with the inside.
All right.
But he was trying to say, well, look, or she's trying to say, look.
Because do you know what's funny when you're saying this? When I came through the door, I was expecting something so different, and I felt the fact that when I walked in that, like you just said about the way they changed the inside, I felt it's weird. I didn't sort of like.
Yeah,
I didn't
there was
expect to
conflict over it.
see- Yeah. Right. Okay.
I've came in. I mean, I haven't even been in here 5 minutes. I
No.
literally came in. Tony said, "Go and check up upstairs."
Yeah.
Upstairs, I must say, there's a room upstairs. I'll show you that I was drawn to,
Yeah.
and it turns out after speaking to you,
Yeah.
it's the exact
Same.
same room you were drawn
Yeah.
to. So it might be the room to do a spirit box session in. I
Yeah.
don't know yet, but in here. As I've come in, she's basically realised that she can communicate with me.
Yeah.
And she's very vocal.
Yeah.
Right? So basically what I'm getting from her, to carry on from when we were talking about it, is that she was given the go ahead to do in here because it was one less job for him.
Yeah.
She's obviously like the colour lilac, so she's done a lot of things in here, lilac, and I'm getting as well that there was actually more lilac coloured stuff in here than there is now. This is going back from before. I can't see how far back yet, but the last people who were here, it wasn't them.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, obviously she's named the place Lilac Farm. She's obviously liked the colour.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of stuff in here, lilac. But the last people who have been here have obviously came in and went, holy shit, I'm not having this.
Right.
And they've changed. There is still some details that will show you of the colour lilac in here. There is still some stuff, but there was a lot more.
Right.
He's obviously looked at it and went, it's a bit much.
Sorry.
You're alright. Well, whether it is to do with the fact that he didn't like the colour or that he did, but it was just, you know what I mean? If someone says to you, oh, I like red, and you go and paint everywhere in the house red.
It could have been too feminine for a man.
But yeah, it is a feminine colour. I don't even want to label it that way, but it is. But it's like...
Probably for that era anyway.
Yeah.
If it's going back.
Like I say, well, I mean, you like purple, right?
Mm.
But if I went into your house when you were out and painted everything purple, you'd probably walk in and go, it is a bit much.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I painted the skirting boards, the walls, the window frames, the radiators, everything purple, I'm not saying that's what she had done, but she'd done a lot of decorating in the colour lilac.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's came in and she's saying to me now, he doesn't like what I've done, but that's what I wanted. He gave me the go ahead for that.
Mm-hmm.
So the conflict between them that I'm getting is that there was arguments about this, where he was maybe saying to her, that change some of it, keep some of it that colour, fair enough, but change some of it.
Down a bit.
It's a bit much when I walk in here, and she can't. She doesn't. She's telling me I don't see anything wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So she's not. To answer your question, she's not angry, but she's more frustrated.
Yeah, I was just going to say frustration.
Yeah. There's a lot of frustration.
Is she giving any names at all?
Can you give me a name? Either yours or your husband's. See, she's saying to me now, I changed some of it to make him happy, and he still wasn't happy.
Right.
So it's nearly like, you know, she thought to herself, I'll paint a few bits here and there a different colour to keep him happy, but he still wasn't happy. So I don't really, without putting myself in this house in that era, unless she can show me some kind of a diagram or a picture, I can actually see just how much of it was that colour.
It's very warm in here, but behind me, I'm feeling very cold. On my back, my back is feeling quite cold. Just across my back.
It's not because of the door, is it?
As if it's from shoulder to shoulder sort of thing.
Can you make a noise?
I don't really feel.
I mean, ideally, if you could show yourself, it would be fantastic. And the reason I say that is because she is strong. I mean, they haven't, like, she's saying to me, we didn't split up or anything over it.
Okay, that was the next question, really. I mean, was it?
Yeah, no, they remained.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They remained happily married until they died. It was just one of these things. If there was ever a disagreement about something, this always come up. You know what I mean? Like if she says something to me didn't agree with me, I turn around and say, yeah, but I give in to you. I let you have a place the way you want. It was always sort of brought up.
It's all bickering then, is it?
Yeah, and even times when there was a disagreement about something completely different. Not every single time, but a lot of the time it would have been.
It'd bring that up.
Yeah, it was brought up, and my eyes are stinging.
Sure, I had that. I had that just when we came back downstairs. It was horrible. It put me on the eyes. That's gone now, though.
If you are here with us now and you're talking to Robin, if you can say vocally your names, we can pick them up on this recorder. Please give us your names if you possibly can.
I can give you, right, she hasn't given me a name. She hasn't directly said as to what order they should be in, or if they're anything to do with the first name or the surname. She's given me 2 letters. And I don't know if it's initials, I don't know if it's part of the name, I don't know if they're in the right order or not, but there's an N and a J. There's an N and a J.
Right.
Now, this hasn't happened, for a long, long time, where I've came into somewhere and someone's came to me found straight away.
Yeah.
It has happened before, but it hasn't happened for a while, but it is strong in here. I don't know why I keep getting pointed towards this wall.
You sure anything on the other side?
Maybe it wasn't there.
Oh, what's that? But that's what I'm saying. A minute ago, you sort of followed me. I went like that, and it was as if, no, not that room. But when I've been speaking to you and speaking to the camera, I keep sort of turning. I'm like,
Right.
like that wall. I get the feeling that this wall was made a feature wall, and when I say that, I think that the lilac colour that was in the house, I think when I disagreed about it, I think what she's trying to say to me is, I changed the colour of this wall for him, and it wasn't enough, because obviously he still would have had there, and all round there would have still been that colour. And
It'd be interesting to scrape a bit of paint off, wouldn't it? See if it is like
there's layers of history in this place, as there is anywhere, but none of the layers before or after this,
Coming through.
there doesn't seem to be anything. This lady, I mean, I would say he's here. He's probably very faint. But she's
This
not.
was her
This
house.
lady is strong.
This was my house. Is
Yeah.
the sort
Yeah,
of
she's-
house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to taking some pictures.
Yeah.
Because I get the feeling that this lady, she's proud of the house, right? This is the thing. She was given. They moved in here, make it a home.
Yeah.
Right?
That was my sense in this is my house.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, absolutely. They moved in here. They had some land. She was like, you know, they both agreed. You know, you deal with that. I'll deal with here.
Yeah.
So she put her mark on this and was very proud of it. Obviously, he hasn't agreed. She's tried to sort of. I don't want to see this as I'm repeating myself, but he hasn't agreed. But she still wants to sort of, you know, walk you around and say, you know, this was our, you know, this was our house. Follow me. We'll go for a bit of a walk around. I don't know if you want to follow us as well with the camera. I'm not saying I'm going to get anything, but I'm just going to sort of show people a little bit of the.
I'm going to let you carry on with that bit.
Right. Right, no problem. If you want to come through here, man, if you want to show the camera here, I mean, you will see the kitchen is lilac. Watch the step. The kitchen is lilac. So, then, you know, it's just, I mean,
It'd be interesting for Robin to be there. Yes, do the headphone.
there was something here.
Because I told Robin.
There was something.
I get the impression that
I don't think Chris knows, but we had so much
that's not the original staircase.
No,
I think so, especially with
no,
Or there was a pantry.
I've got. There's more. There's more. To the
probably, I get the feeling that it's going to sound silly, that there was something here. If I am coming through here, I just don't know what you did. If I'm coming through here and I'm going to put the light on, right? I get the feeling that I'm having to do that.
Behind something.
Yeah. So
You've got to go-
well, so I mean, it might be something completely random. This it probably will be. But even if there was like a fridge freezer or something,
Yeah.
there was something here.
So you couldn't get your hand clearly to the light.
Yeah, there was something there. So it was a case of having to sort of. When I come through here to go upstairs, I don't want to walk here and go through this way. I want to come out here and walk around that way.
You're avoiding something.
Yeah. So there was. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying a fridge freezer. It could have been something like this, like another cupboard or something on a worktop.
when we do the ghost box,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, I'd like to try something with you
Yeah.
that you've never done before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guarantee you will be blown away with the results.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, not a problem at all.
And that is, I mean, whether it's your ghost box, our ghost box, whatever.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is, I've got some headphones here. I'm going to plug you into them, and all I want you to do is anything that
Recharge
ghost
me?
box, no, anything that ghost box says,
Yeah.
right? Because you won't be able to hear us.
Yeah.
I just want you to repeat anything it says.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because you won't hear the questions I'm asking,
Yeah.
but you'll be coming out with answers that won't make any sense to
Yeah.
you.
I'm going to counter you on that one. What I'd like to do in that one as well is I'd like to have a go at that, and then I'd like her to have a go at that. Because with her being sceptical,
Yeah.
I want to see what.
I'd like you both to have a go with those because the
Yeah, you're okay with
difference.
that?
Yeah.
Right.
The difference, honestly, because you're coming out with things that you don't understand, and we're just here going, Christ, you know, we're
Yeah.
blown away by the answers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
The thing here, I just want to get this out and then it's done with.
there's something
Yeah,
that was here.
if it was some kind of a little, I don't think it was a worktop, because if it was, then there was something sitting on it, because I'm having to come through and slide my hand into the light switch. But the reason I mentioned it, and it is random, because it's just, it could be a fridge freezer, but it's when I come out of here,
Yeah.
I want to do that, to go to the stairs rather than just walk straight
Yeah,
through.
so you're walking round something.
I don't know if you noticed that or not, but when we first came in here, I did that.
No, I didn't. I'll be honest. No, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I just realised when I came out the second time I went to do it, and I thought to myself, I did that the first time.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow me, and we'll just quickly show upstairs.
Okay,
And then we'll
On you
down.
go. Yeah, on you go.
Yeah, but I think you're right as well. I don't think this was. Tony, Chris said, and I'm agreeing with her, I don't think this was the original staircase.
No, it's definitely not the original. You
Yeah.
can tell by looking at it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't because of by looking at it. It was just I had that. I don't usually have feelings.
Right. So
No, they didn't do that type of stair.
again, lilac colour. So obviously, there's been a family, or there's been someone living here since, or maybe even two different. I don't know how many living here since then. So it's been changed over the time, but some of this has been left, or it's been freshened up.
Smells like Kyle's smelly feet in here.
You're watching, Kyle. So this is the room that I'm drawn to and that Chris was drawn to. So this let me just right, I'm getting this would have been their bedroom. I think this is why I'm drawn to it, right? And this would have been used as like a, what would you call it?
Dressing room.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. There would have been
Your wardrobe's in there, or
yeah, no, there would have been that, but it's I'm trying to. There would have been one wall in here. I can't pick out which one yet. One wall in here, and I don't think it was this one because obviously there's a jut. It may have been this one. There was a big bookcase full of books, right? There would have been a chair, quite like a sort of a, you know, I can see it now. You know them, like the leather chair with a high back on it, and you used to have the studs up the side of them.
yeah.
Right, so there was one of those. Bit of tape. There was maybe like some kind of little heater or something like that. I just get the feeling that it was like a there was. I don't think. I think there would have. I tell you what I think this was. I think there would have been wardrobes and stuff in here. I think here there would have been obviously there was a bookcase with a load of different books. There was a chair for sitting reading on. There was like some kind of a desk for like writing. So one of them actually. I'm not saying books are not. Well, it might have been. So one of them liked writing.
Right.
Right. So I'm getting. I'm definitely getting some kind of a table. You know, one of the ones where you lift the.
Yeah.
You know, the old desk where you lift the top up, you can store stuff under it.
All right. Yeah.
One of them.
Did you get something? It sounds like something in there.
Yeah, I've had to put my hands on here a minute because I just for a split second it went a little bit like weak, but again we can put that down to the weather because it's roasting hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a desk. So I get the feeling that I'm getting he liked reading, so they would have spent a lot of time up here. Their bedroom was in there. He would have been sitting here while the book reading away. She'd have been over there and she'd have been writing. I think she'd done a lot of like how would you describe it? Like pen pal stuff, things like that. You know,
Right.
I think there was a lot of, you know, I think they were quite old fashioned.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think there was much communication with friends and family and stuff for the phone.
So it was mainly writing letters.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of. I think she was always
Which
writing
would
letters to people.
add up in that era, probably way back.
Yeah. So I think we're talking.
Even like
70s, you did that sort of
thing.
I
think I'm
so
thinking more. Yeah, I think I'm thinking. Well, I'm being drawn towards the 50s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I'm saying, they did that in the 70s, so it's going to be pre that.
Yeah. And saying that, the lilac colouring could have been completely changed, and then someone else came in and liked the colour and put it back because the farm's called that. But obviously the farms
I don't know, it just seems a bit of a coincidence.
Yeah, but the farms obviously always had that name, so maybe people have. Right. This is a bit of a rarity as well, I must say, because there's not very many places that we come to that I pick up on so much.
It's a bit cooler in here.
Yeah. Normally I get one or two things here and there.
Yeah.
I don't normally get this. So this is how strong she is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be very surprised if I don't get nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like I'm not even being shown whether they had kids. I want to say no.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that this room was used that much by them. I would say if it was used for anything, it would have been like storing stuff like you would do in a loft.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that this man and woman at the time did not have any children. So this may have been a guest room. I can't really get much of it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is quite strange. Because it's like, what would you use this for?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit...
I tell you what, I actually...
Depends if the stairs would have been... Because it looks like it's all been altered, doesn't it?
It does, but I get... Do you know what I actually... This is going to sound really funny, but do you know what I'm actually seeing here? Do you know them indoor clothes horses that you get to dry your clothes on? I'm seeing a couple of them there.
Maybe she put them... Maybe she dried clothes there.
Yeah, so maybe it was somewhere... May not have been, I don't know. That's only a bathroom. I don't think we'll really see much in there. Watch just a bit of a step there. We're gonna do that experiment in a bit, so we'll see what we get from there.
I apologise for my camera work.
Yeah. Do you want to actually pause that for a minute? I'm gonna have a drink and stuff, and then we'll get started again. Right. So what we're gonna do in this one now is we're gonna do this where I'm gonna sit on the floor against this wall that I was drawn to when we first came in, with the spirit box on and the headphones, so I can't hear a thing. They're gonna go in here and ask the questions. I'm gonna say what the box says. So you should be able to hear it from where it's sitting, and you'll be able to see the answers. So we're just going to test that I can't hear a thing, and then we're going to do the experiment. So if you come around behind the camera and set it down just so we can see it's recording.
Yeah, and then I'll set mine.
Yeah, set it. Let's see if you can set it there, and then you can just have a look and see that it's actually.
All you do, Robin, is you see that button just there. Just push that down.
Right.
And that'll start it on.
Right.
That's the headphones. What I'll do, I'll give you a thumbs up as I'm talking to you, and if you can't hear me, you just give me a thumbs back.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
So I'll just get this recorder on. Take me 2 seconds. Do you want to just go in there, Chris?
Yeah.
Just. Right, that's recorded. Can you just ask a question, Chris?
Do you want me to flick that down yet?
Yes, please. Yeah. Just give him a couple of minutes.
Do you want us to be here?
I could hear that.
You could hear Chris.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shut the door. Tom, come in. Shut the door.
It won't pick up though if you.
How about hold on? How about moving that table?
I can turn the volume up on that.
Push the earphones onto your ears.
Right.
Oh yeah, he put his hand over and didn't
Yeah,
try
right.
that.
Right, hold on.
No, just.
Turn it a little bit.
Yeah. You have to ask another question. Just talk normally.
We'll move on to something. We can hear you. Would you like to say something to us? Start the conversation if you want.
Right. Okay, a little louder than that, but. Okay, so we'll start.
Yeah, I couldn't hear that.
Right,
So.
we'll start now. I'll just turn it ever so slightly down. There you go. Okay, let's try now. Right. So just on you go. Is there any spirits in here with us now?
Very.
If there is, can you give us your name, please? Could you please give us your name if there's any spirits in here with us now, please? Did you own this building?
Can you tell what your name is?
Apparently.
Can you give us a name, please?
Tim.
Did you have any children? Could you give us the name of any of your children?
You what? I take.
Are we to go upstairs later on? Do you think we should go upstairs?
Coffee.
Do you want us to be here?
Nightmare.
What's the name of this house? No, it's not working. It's not.
Suppose.
It's not working as much. You're not coming up with anything like what it normally does. So it might be better to try using yours and forget the headphones on this one, which is a shame.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, at the end of the day, it might just be me. You might try it with.
We'll try it with Chris if you want.
It's up to you, or do you want to
see? I'm not good at listening for the names. I get them when I listen later.
Yeah, a lot of us are like that though.
Yeah, because you might be better asking the questions. Do you want to have a try, Chris, with the headphones on?
Yeah, we'll go.
And see if you can decide.
It down there.
I don't know. By the way, if I've got that spirit box set right. I've been messing with it, and
You need to just when you put them on, you need to hold them.
Yeah.
yeah, put your hands over so you're trying to You're trying to block out whatever. Yeah. If you stand over this side.
Stand in the corner and set it on there, probably better, wouldn't it? Let's see.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got earrings and I'll take them out.
Right, okay.
Been met. So were you hearing it on there as well as me saying it?
Yes. Yeah,
so what was what I was saying what you were hearing, or was it not?
I'm not sure till we listen to it back, but if you go and you ask Chris questions from the doorway. Right, Chris?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Shall we go, Robbie?
What year were you here?
Tag. Where is it? Before.
Try again.
I've died.
I've died.
Okay, what year did you die?
Injury.
Injury.
What was the last thing you said?
Injury.
You died of an injury, is that correct?
Forest. Doorway.
Doorway.
Right. Which doorway did you die in?
Bishop.
A bit closer to the Don't worry here. Yeah, shoot off the
Which doorway did you die in?
Talking about. Listen. Yeah, John.
Reg.
Leave. Sleep.
Asleep.
Do you have any children? Can you give us your name?
Brewer.
How about this?
That's it.
Body.
Is the lady here who had the place called at Lilac?
Is the lilac lady here?
Of your.
Nope.
Just it.
No, it's a truck.
Alright.
Edit.
No, it's a truck of some.
Liz.
Liz.
Oh.
Off.
Off tonight.
Off tonight.
Yeah, they're radios.
Yeah, that's
They're definitely radios. Yeah, it's not working the same as it normally does for us. So I'll tell you what, I'll have a go with yours. If
I'm just trying to think what way, because obviously.
Oh, with the necromancer.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try necrophonic upstairs, because I don't know why I was like, well, I do sort of, because she was saying me about that wall being.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll take, if you get your phone ready with the.
I'm probably asked that question. My second question is.
Just relocate upstairs. So what we're going to do. We're just going to set up here for a necrophonic session. This is audio off again. You remember what I did before, no?
Oh, God, yeah.
Right. Well, that's it now, isn't it? Right, so we're gonna do a necrophonic session in here. I'm not use headphones.
Mm-hmm.
That is thunder.
That is thunder.
That's thunder.
Yeah, it was.
Which is good because it charges the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Right, now we'll not use headphones. We'll just ask random questions. and see, obviously, if we'll get anything from this. We should do, because I've got loads of stuff from this. Just before we start as well, I just want to ask if my guides can come through and please help the spirits in this house speak through a device. Dante, Ava and Eric, if you can come through, please come through and help them speak. I heard Harry straight away.
Yeah, that was a Harry.
Yeah. Now, is there any... I'm going to stand in this doorway because if anything's going to come in past us... Dante.
Yeah.
So one of my guides is here. Thank you, Dante. Can you tell us anything about the people that were in this house?
That said died.
Can you give me the name of a name of the old couple who were living here, who had the arguments about Lilac?
Eric.
Derek?
Eric or Derek, yeah.
Can you give me the name of the lady?
Tom.
Give me the name of the lady that liked the lilac. You know the one?
Yeah. Wow.
Chris, you ask. One of you.
Two of you.
Which Chris, male or female?
What was Ron's pants?
There's two Chris's here. Which one? I could have swore at one point I heard male.
I heard male.
I thought I did.
So I'm going to let you ask
See,
the
my
first
spirit
question.
guide, my spirit guide's probably here as well. What's the rest?
What do you think?
Could you tell me how? Jesus, you see, I'm not so.
Could you tell us how old you were when you died, please? I heard 81 there.
I heard 81.
I thought it was 81.
Is that correct? Is 81 correct? I've just heard no children. No children. So this, hopefully, can you please tell me, is this the couple who painted, with the lady that painted everything lilac?
I heard lilac then.
Could you give us the name of the lady that liked the lilac? Could you please tell me any names from the last 3 people that lived here?
I heard, this other night I heard Carol, but before that I heard Mary.
I thought you said a minute ago, it's N.
I don't know, but I heard that and I heard it, Pete.
Sorry?
Pete. Pete, as in Peter, but Pete. Can you tell me what decade you were here?
Did you say the name Peter?
Is that no? Oh yeah.
No, that's a yeah. Where is Peter?
Just asking for me again, isn't it?
Once again, the name Peter. Where is Peter?
Dead.
Yeah, I know he's dead, but where is he?
Down.
Oh, wow.
What decade were you here? 70s?
Wow, yeah, I got that straight away. Yeah.
I'm surprised at that because it's not the same people I'm thinking of then.
If you were here in the 70s, if you were here in the 70s, what was your name in the 70s?
Trust me, think about it though.
I could have swore I've heard a name there a minute ago that I heard earlier when asking. And I've heard Cindy.
Oh. You're going to remember.
But you said 70s.
Go back any earlier in the 70s, you wouldn't be able to buy lilac paint.
Mostly browns and
White or black, no.
I've just heard 43.
What was that for? Age or...
I don't know if you didn't ask a question.
Right,
But
sorry,
just, can you say one of our names here now?
that was enough.
That sounded like either Raymond or Dammit.
Yeah.
Say one of our names.
Lizzie.
I've just heard Tony.
I had Tony as well. First thing Tony.
Is Chris a spirit guide here as well? What's Chris's spirit guide called?
Mary. It's Mary.
Did you?
Can you tell me what that noise is we can hear?
I thought that's a ghost dead. Are you happy that we're here?
How many spirits is it registered?
Yeah. How many spirits are in this house right now?
How many spirits are in this house? Six.
Do you want us to leave?
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
That definitely said not tonight.
So, are you going to show yourself to our cameras?
I'm getting this out, by the way.
I've got it.
I'm getting this out.
I've got it.
Have you? Hate it.
Are you going to show yourself to the cameras tonight?
No.
Don't know, I thought that said.
What's the lady's name?
Beryl?
What? What did you say?
Beryl.
Bill?
Beryl. Beryl.
That's my mum name.
Oh my
Was it?
word.
Is Beryl here with us?
Does it say?
Yes,
I know that sounded like my mum's voice.
I am. Yes, it sounded like to me.
Are you Chris's mum? again.
She was last name as Beryl Robinson, wasn't she? Or was she? Yeah.
Oh yeah, but she had two.
Before she passed, what was her name? Beryl Robinson. So, is it Beryl Robinson that's here?
It's Beryl. Sure.
I'm going to stop off for a minute because I think we're getting a lot of stuff coming through on this from different eras. Now, we're getting your mum's name coming through. You're sure you've heard her voice, which, let me say, is probably true because anytime we talk about her and we're downstairs, she comes close. So that could be her. But to me, that's given us, we're asking for stuff and we're not getting what we want. In a word, what I'm saying is, we're asking for certain people of a certain era.
Yeah.
But we're getting everybody.
Yeah.
That's had to do with the house.
Yeah.
So.
And us, to be honest with you, because
Yeah,
Do you want to try something else?
Yeah, you can do. Let me just take this in the way. I'll just pause this for a second.
You can leave that recording.
I'm just going to try a session here where I'm going to turn this light off, where we're going to see, we're going to stay completely still. This is what you're going to do, isn't it? And ask for things that happen, noises and stuff. So let's see what we can get. So when everybody's ready and you're standing still, say yeah, right? So yeah.
Yeah. Are any of those spirits, if you're in the room with us now, please, can you please let us know? Can you make a noise? Can you tap?
Could you touch somebody?
Come around us, use our energies, use the energy outside as well. Just come around us and let us know you're here. We mean no harm, no disrespect. We'd just like to communicate with you.
But Robin, will you just lift your arm? Just.
Whoa, let them see that.
Right, well, I could just see a dark shadow in the doorway, and that's bigger than Robin.
If you're in the room with us now, could you please come forward near one of us? Please come and stand by one of us to let us know that you're here.
Jeez, I think there might be a tornado. No, seriously. I'm not joking.
That's right.
No, trust me.
Please, can you move something? Anything, just to let us know. Can you copy me?
Right, there was a thud from out
I
there.
heard two thuds there,
Yeah.
and it came from that way.
Yes.
Did you hear it? Right.
What I want to ask next is, right,
Go on,
there
ask
is a bottle, there's a radiator just outside this door. I got goosebumps
know
over me.
Yeah.
There is a radiator just outside this door and there's a spray bottle on it. Can you please knock it off? There is none of us anywhere near it. Please knock it off that radiator. I hope the camera got that.
If that was you that banged there, thank you for that. Could you please do it again?
Right, you know the problem we're going to have? That sound. Can we somehow move out into this hallway where we're hearing the noises.
There was a light.
We're not going to capture
The light's
anything.
just gone off in there.
We're not going to capture anything footage-wise because there's no lights on. But
Yeah,
the
but
sound,
it's
we've got the
the
sound.
sound that I want.
We've
But
got the sound. There was definitely 2 thuds came from behind. Robin.
yeah, and I'm thinking when we're out here, we can shut the doors.
Just going in here because the windows are letting all that air through.
Yeah, we can shut the doors, and then there's no sound. So I'd much rather do that. And then if we do hear anything,
Do you want to shut this door?
Yeah, just pull
Right.
it to it. It's just because them windows now with that wind.
I'm putting this camera down here, and I'm going to turn the light off.
Yeah, I'll put this down here.
And then we're all going to be standing still. But there's before we do anything, I'll tell it Mang as well. Before we do anything, there's absolutely, if we just be quiet for 1 second, there's no wind, thunder, no noise.
So I'm going to stand there. 'Cause it's
So-
up to lean.
So we can rule out. In fact, we can even shut that. I know
Yeah,
there's
There's no
a
noise
little
from that.
window, yeah, but we'll shut that anyway. Right. So the spirit who made the noise out here, can you please make it again?
There's some over there tapped.
That was my feet.
Oh.
It's the floorboards.
I'm going to make a noise here. Copy me.
Was that you again? Oh.
Sorry, it just keeps squeaking under my foot.
Copy this noise. Use all our energy.
There has been some thuds, but they're very, very quiet and they're
Yeah.
behind Chris.
Yeah, I did get that actually.
Not you, that's Chris.
I did get
Yeah.
that.
Did you get that as
Yeah,
well? They
I
were
got
very,
that.
very
Yeah.
faint.
So I'm moving.
Yeah, they were faint, but they were
Yeah.
generating.
It sounded like they might have been from downstairs to me.
Right. Let's try it again. Everybody remain still. Can you please copy this?
It's very faint.
It was very faint.
There
It was
is
over
some-
there again.
is something. Can someone shine a torch in the back of my leg? If there's not a spider there, then there's someone rubbing my leg. This one.
No, there's nothing there.
Right, then there was something touching my leg.
But there was definitely thuds
I heard it
behind
very
where
faint.
Chris was.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear any thuds, to be fair,
They're
this
very
time. I did hear
They
them
were
when we were
really
in there
faint.
from out here. But this is the area that they're coming from. So, sorry, what I'll do is I'll go over in here. Right? I'm gonna kneel down here.
They were very faint,
I think they
but you
come
could
from
hear them.
downstairs. They were very, very faint. Like downstairs. faint.
Right, let's try again. Right, so we've changed places. Can you please make a noise? Make footstep noises on the stairs. It was something as I was talking from over there. They are.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, keep doing that. Make it louder if you can. We can hear you on the stairs.
Can you move round us, please? Move near to one of us so we can feel you. Can you touch us like you touched Robin a minute ago? Just touch one of us.
It's went quiet again, isn't it?
It has gone very quiet. It's probably me. I'm probably imagining things, but
I tell you what. Actually,
swore I thought I heard very faint dragging.
Well,
Like something was being dragged. It was really faint. Right.
right. So I'm gonna sit on here. I'm gonna if
lights off.
if they're showing, no, it's fine. If they're showing me anything, I'll be repeating what they're showing me, and then it's only a matter of doing the research if there is any way of finding out. You know, maybe what was here before, or whatever, or what.
I don't know much further than the family that was here. Obviously, the guy got the keys off.
Right. Right, I'm starting to. I don't know if you've noticed I've been doing that.
Yeah.
I'm itching, so I'm presuming
You a bit.
it's a beard. And I'm seeing something on a wall. I'm seeing a cabinet on a wall with a gun in it. So I'm presuming that whoever it is that has shown me this was either in for hunting, or if it was a farm at the time, maybe protecting the animals or something like that. I'm not sure. Or they might have just had an interest in shooting. There is shelves here, not in there, but here.
No,
that mirror behind me, it wasn't always there. There used to be a picture in that wall. I'm seeing in this room here, round that way, I'm seeing a table and chairs, kind of like the one that we seen in that farmhouse at the back of Blackpool. The big wooden table that had like 6 chairs around it.
Right.
The table was constantly set. big plate, small plate, bowl. The lady who was in this house at the time, I'm itching my hand, I'm getting like knitting.
You get any names? Or surname?
I'm getting, right, Hawthorne. This isn't the people, the lilac people. This lady had a temper on her. I'm trying my absolute hardest not to get really angry now. This lady had a hell of a temper on her. This lady was in an accident. She had an injury which affected her. She'd had some kind of head trauma, which changed her whole personality, made her quite an angry woman. When I say woman, I'm actually getting an older lady.
What era are you getting?
She's not telling me. She's just saying to me, "How dare you be in my house?" She didn't like people coming into her house for a start with shoes on. So she's showing me a lot of anger.
I think we'll have to wrap it up in a few minutes because of that time. I don't want to do anything to jeopardise us coming back.
Angry Spirit gone?
Sorry?
Is Angry Spirit gone?
Henry Street?
Angry Spirit.
Angry Spirit?
So I say I've come in here because I was like, oh, that was this horrible thing going my eyes coming here. And now it's started to go now.
Right.
So I wonder if what Robin was saying. And
Has the Angry Spirit gone, Robin?
I've got my glasses in my hand.
Huh?
You took them off before. Right, I think we better call it a night, guys. So you definitely want to come back?
Yeah.
Right, no problems. Like I say, I'll try and arrange it for Bradley and Kyle and see what we can do. Because we've not done a Ouija or anything yet, so there's lots still we can do.
I was getting some stuff there, and don't know, all of a sudden just like.
Well, Chris had to come out of it. He said he didn't feel right. So, and you were saying about being angry.
Yeah, there was an angry lady. What's that say?
I usually get that wet. This kind of aggressive spirit.
Yeah, I'm gonna end this video and then get my head shaking for 5 minutes before we go, because if you just take that, because she was affecting me big time.
Oh, it did affect me.
My legs are like jelly now.
I'm not strong on the floor.
Yeah.
I was nearly going in there, so I just had to get out.
The thing about it is, I find strange about the whole thing is that I hadn't picked this particular lady, and I seen her for a split second, like straggly hair and stuff, and I haven't seen her or picked up on her the whole time we've been here.
Wow.
Until that, and she wasn't a nice lady.
No, so I knew that at that point. That's to say, I left.
But I don't know if it was to do with this house or just the land. But I was seeing some stuff there, and all of a sudden it's like she just like cloaked me, and it was like I'm speaking and nobody else is, and then I was getting like a telling off.
Wow.
So I really don't know. And anyway, we'll sort this out. I'm gonna have to. I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm confused. People, we will be back here because it is quite active, and I want to see what else we can get by a few different experiments.
You alright?
God. I don't even know what to say.
Well, we need to sign off.
Yeah.
I think you need to just get out of here, Robin, because sometimes you're just getting out.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, I'll end the video now, and we will see you in the next one. From Halfern Paranormal and Lilac Paranormal, it's goodbye for now.